Welcome to the show.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Houston Astros sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 7-6. The Texas Rangers grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits in the game as they stole the win against the Mariners in walk-off fashion 2-1. The Boston Red Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 10-6. The Tigers hit 3 long balls as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Royals 7-6. The Cleveland Indians combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-2. Trey Turner had 3 hits in the game, driving in 3, as the Nationals disposed of the Phillies 4-3. He is among the National League leaders in stolen bases. The Reds totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-4. The Atlanta Braves grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-4.
Came alive. At the same time, I planned my got bad. Literally, I would live lonely inside on the physical side. All my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. Moving words like verbs, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl T. Made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had. Just 2 years shot of a high school grad. 2016 when the boy got me. QLT embedded in my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017 I had no 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019 been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new look, same me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream.
Royalty so skin deep, melanin carry through heaps. Papa was a soldier, did a whole life over shoulder. Both were my pillars, yeah I told ya. Both were a product, about 10 kids, about 10 weeks, about 10 feet. School was about 10 Ks, D's getting faded, hope getting faded. Aches, no lights flashing the flicker was a dream. Providing for the children just to hope I saw being with prosperity. Man, my parents took care of me, made sure opinions were heard cause it was scary. Did the kid things, I was looking in the bag when I thought I wasn't heard. Decided to take
Friday Night Baseball now from the Lone Star State at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Division rivals do battle. Next. Framber Valdez is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And stepping in, Ramon Laureano. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The designated hitter, number 22.
Here's the first pitch. Second of 4 on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
To plate now, number 19. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem is I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on?
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
That'll bring up Harold Baines. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now at the plate here is Matt Chapman, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
So now to the plate, Reggie Jackson, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Baines at second. Chapman on at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bregman has it. Altuve for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
In now, Jason Giambi, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Nope. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and one to the A's first baseman.
2-1. That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3 and 1 to him now. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The A's lead this one 2-0. Kyle Hendricks gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Chapman has it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 down. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So, given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, coming trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
At the plate now is Luis Gonzalez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 2-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dave Parker.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Gary Carter is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Valdez has racked up over 70 innings on the mound with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The tag, and they got it as he couldn't get back to second.
That's a tough one right there. You're already in scoring position, so if you're a base runner in that situation, you got to see it actually get away if you're going to try and take third.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now in this with a swing and a deep drive to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is in there.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 8th home run on the season for him. And the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Into the box now, number 19. And he puts it on the ground to second. Altuve has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 3.
So the next at bat will be Harold Baines, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Weak roller right side. Reined in. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 5 and the Astros nothing. Ready now is Yordan Alvarez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering class to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Billy Williams is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Gone! shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Kyle Lewis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The numbers on the year, 272. 6 home runs, 18 driven in.
Nope,
and that misses 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on 1 and 2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on the first will get him scored 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. 0-1 the count. High and deep to right center. What an effort on the running play to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Oakland is on top in this one, 5-2. And now in the box, Reggie Jackson. We are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Lewis looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 14 on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Stepping in now, Jason Giambi. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Hard liner to center field, and Alvarez will be there for the first down. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Stepping in once again is Dave Parker. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. He just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
hit in the air down the right field line. On the run is Lewis. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Astros 2.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. They are a very patient bunch of hitters, as evidenced by their major league leading on-base percentage. I was told by some of the players I spoke with that they've absolutely bought into the ideas of making the pitcher work, having great pitch selection, and battling with 2 strikes. Another player told me, it also just means we get a lot of hits, and pitchers don't want to challenge us that often. I think that's a pretty fair assessment, guys.
The catcher.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Bravo.
No balls and a strike to count. Wind up and the 0-1. Ramos, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, he might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he can throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Now to the plate, here is Luis Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Parker's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Astros leave 1. They still trail here at 6-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Leading off with the
all set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That was right up the middle.
On to first, and it's a double play. Second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Next up, number 19. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. They lead it 6-2.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a rule. I'm lessons, I'm written, law, thoughts, food. More than when I was school.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at bat, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yordan Alvarez sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Billy Williams comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that one yanked just foul. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these 2 teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty B, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Now back.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Comes set with the 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get an auto swing mode. You still.
Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Number 10 for him on the year. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one, guys. What do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those 6-pack kind of games, D-Row. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution. Bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a 1-out triple.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get a by that infield. Correa
takes his lead at third with one away. Fouled away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So stepping in is Jose Altuve. Potential time run for him at third base. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. Line to the right side. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ball game.
Wendelken is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We played 4 full, and we are all even at 6 apiece. New inning set to get underway. Standing in is the veteran outfielder, Harold Baines. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And with that, we take a look at the A's leaders in that category. And sure enough, his name is right there at the top. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. In to score is the runner from first.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jose Urquidy, right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. At the plate now, Reggie Jackson. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Altuve stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now here is Jason Giambi, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Big swing by Giambi, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he fouls this one off. Chapman at second with 2 down. He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Middle of the night at Minute Maid Park. It's the A's 7 and the Astros 6.
I'm part of the solution. My own personal retribution. The new me is new around.
And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings, the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1
They love
and
the
2.
confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Grounded back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and a jump throw with a rock behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Standing in now, Billy Williams. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Astros go down 1-2-3. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Flew out last time up. Now the first pitch. Can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You can almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. High in the air out to center field. Alvarez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, number 22.
Ramon Laureano will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. pitch. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Under it is Gonzalez, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the A's 7 and the Astros 6. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kyle Lewis. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Ford is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
So we got him swinging. Kyle Lewis sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Pulled toward right center field. Parker arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Correa.
So next to bat will be Carlos Correa. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Into the box, number 19. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. So the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
So now to the plate, Harold Baines. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That's
ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
0-1 the count. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They're going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball swung on, missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos.
Leading up for the Astros, the catcher.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Raleigh Fingers will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 34, Wally Fingers.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Jose Altuve comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Grounded weakly toward 3rd. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to 1st, 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Up next, Alex Bregman, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat.
Now the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Jackson. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air to left. Gonzalez is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Now to bat, Jason Giambi. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball
one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping up is Dave Parker. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And it's now an 8-6 ball game. Now, Gary Carter, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the A's 8 and the Astros 6. So now here is Luis Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Bruce Sutter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42, Bruce Sutter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Andres is calling for it. 1 out.
The batter, the 17th.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He grounded out last time up. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Billy Williams is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Andrus is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Ramon Laureano. And he fouls this one off. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a flare down the line. Rizzo onto the grass. He can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D. Where you make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Good job to work the count, put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that'll get down out there near the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. That makes it a 9-6 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Austin Pruitt enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Into the box now, Harold Baines. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Well, they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. From the stretch, he swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Reggie Jackson. as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
At the plate, Jason Giambi. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Three runs already home here. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So now to the plate, Dave Parker, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
One strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player after coming.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the A's 11 and the Astros 6. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Lewis. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. High and deep to right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Is now on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Fouled off. A runner at second, nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down at the count.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit it. You see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Last strike now for Houston. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of him.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. Oakland posted 15 total hits in the ball game. J.B. Wendelken gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Framber Valdez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, go get the show. Clear the way. 2 scene ain't enough. 4-tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'm gonna have to clean it up. I done went yard, they all gone. Now Indian beat it up. That contract, they want me back. I'm gonna have to green it up like Ben Way Wall in the field line. Worry about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light. That's just my sign. Just want the green light.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these. This is money, but never mind.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL West, the A's sent 3 balls into the seats as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 11-6. Brooks Robinson had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping lead the Rays over the Rangers, 11-2. The Mariners launched
downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Bert Blyleven gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're looking at one of the top pitchers in the game right now. He's not that far away from 300 career wins, and usually the magic 300 guarantees your spot into the Hall of Fame, so he's not that far away. It'll be interesting to see if he can get one closer and pick up the victory in this one today.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that, and you're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
At the plate now, number 19. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not rushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no whip at second. Will go straight to first and take the sure out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches.
Oh, he hammers it to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
That'll bring up Harold Baines. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And to see the numbers there, he's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Oakland. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Bouncing up the middle, fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, third baseman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's batting .324. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bregman stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch a dominating guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
And now, Luis Gonzalez. He's got it. And look at Giambi pitch that one out of the dirt. A nice play. The big fella ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Giambi. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone. Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. And that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Dave Parker. He begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
That's ball
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Giambi aboard here at first with nobody out. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Ready with the 0-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Tucker is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Robert Poisson.
So here is Robert Poisson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Bouncer to the left side. Reined in. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They're up 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting the lineup.
Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the seventh.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League. And the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Scooped up. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done. And that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Laureano retired, and there's 1 away. Next, it'll be number 19. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB now. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
All even now, 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Ramos gathers it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2-1 the count. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. The A's are gone in order, and they're on top 2-0. That'll bring up Wilson Ramos. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering. The head-to-head with James Paxton. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. The 1-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 home. Now Ramos with a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Anthony Rizzo swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 0-2. High chopper over to first. Giambi gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and into his next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Jose Altuve 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might score foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Luis Gonzalez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Fouled off. Altuve, the runner at third. Bregman at second with 2 gone. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, but they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Williams is right there, one down.
The right fielder for three, Harold Baines.
Next to stand in is Harold Baines. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Gonzalez will put this away without much effort. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And standing in, the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. Swinging on the first pitch here as That came back and caught the catcher flush on the mask that time. Ouch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Tucker waits on it. And that ends the inning. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Hit sharply on the ground. And cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1-mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 as the top speeds.
This is an awesome matchup, especially...
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Push to the right side. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece.
I can't help when I see a lawn dart thrown over a drawn-in infield, think back to Luis Gonzalez from the Snakes, Game 7 against Mariano.
And I can hear Jim Schulte right now, radio voice of the Diamondbacks. Honk your horns and Diamondbacks have won the World Series.
Next to hit, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big
you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Out in front of it, strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1.
At the ball.
Carter on second. Poisson at first with no outs. A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
This is on the ground over the first. One there on the first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-run double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
And now the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, Matt Chapman. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The set and the 1-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-0 count, the pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a pickoff play at second. This is skied into short left center. In comes the left fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The A's lead it 3-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. So now into the box is Kyle Tucker. He bounced out last time up. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Rounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw pulls Giambi off the bag at first, and we'll see how they're going to score this.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
Second baseman Jose Altuve as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. The throw is wild and it gets away. So next to hit is Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing by Bregman, and the ball hit well to deep left. And they take the lead. It's gone.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of it. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Stepping in now, Luis Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Here's a high pop-up. Carter is under it. 2 down. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Billy Williams stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at the ball. It's 1-0. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 4-3 Houston lead. Reggie Jackson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate, Harold Baines, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Striding in is Jason Giambi, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now here's the drive out to right center field. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Dave Parker stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Next up for the A's, Gary Carter. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arm.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Next to dig in, Robert Poisson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. In at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. A little bouncer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 offering. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
To 1-2 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Grounded back up the middle. First, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the A's 5 and the Astros 4. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. And now the first pitch. He'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with a hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As it's grounded sharply to first, Giambi fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. 7th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 5-4. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch from start inning number 7.
Number 46, Ryan Stanek.
So now to the plate, number 19 is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The second baseman, number 19.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's outside.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, This doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2 balls, no
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tucker looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now 6-4.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
This is popped up. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reggie Jackson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the first pitch, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
6 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Hot shot down the line, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Well, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Gonzalez is there, and he'll bring this one in. And this throw gets away from him. Stepping in next, Jason Giambi, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone into the upper deck. So it's a 2-run dinger for Jason Giambi. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Jose Urquidy will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Now here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the A's 8 and the Astros 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. In there, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
1-1.
Inside.
And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Still 1-2. Now here it comes. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure out other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a little tapper. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Yep,
not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Baines is there, 2 down.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one miss.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Carter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wind up and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay. The long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now. Next up is Ramon Laureano. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Chasing after it is Tucker. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 8th. And now, Luis Gonzalez, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Listen, 3 at-bats so far. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AV.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Next to hit is Billy Williams. Now the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit to third. And gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in the way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
It's going to be back to some serious T-work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Sent on the ground out to second. And gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, Hero. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Wilson Ramos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Ryan Brazier enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now into the box, number 19. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And 1-1 as this one's in. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Up next,
Next, here is Matt Chapman in his career versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now here's the first offering. A feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
I had him reaching in thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to change up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Matt Chapman goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. He's set and the pitch. Fouled off. 0-1, here it comes.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now. The pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Pitch on the way.
Damn.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Next, it'll be Kyle Tucker. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take the inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's got to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Bruce Sutter will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Alex Bregman started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for Houston. Weekly hit to third. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series, and this one is over. 8-4 tonight. Oakland rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. James Paxton earns a league-leading 11th win of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
They left 5.
I was impoverished, those ties of the wild. Stared into open lane.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL West, the A's sent 3 balls into the seats as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 8-4. John Smoltz got the W and now has 5 this year, helping lead the Rays over the Rangers, 4-2. The Seattle Mariners knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees, 7-2. Gary Sheffield was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Halos took care of the Diamondbacks 4-0. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. The White Sox put together 10 total hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 9-5. The Baltimore Orioles snapped their 5-game losing streak as they took down the